Hey everybody, welcome back to Loop Hero. We just got access to a bunch of new cards, and I mean like a bunch of them. We've got the Forest now, which gives 1% hero attack speed. There's also a Thicket, don't know what that is, but looks like it's an option. There's the Desert, which lowers every creature's HP by 0.5. Also some Sand Dunes, don't know how these play together. Maybe we put these... Oh, I see. This is like just a variant of the card, kind of like Rocks and Mountains, I suppose. We also got these gold cards, Ancestral Crypt and Arsenal. We're going to roll Arsenal now and see how this works. It's going to create an additional item slot, but item quality is reduced by 15%. Then we also got this Crypt, which does a 3 HP heal for every enemy with a soul that's killed, which seems pretty nice as well, but we're going to try the Arsenal. You can only do one or the other. And then I'm going to run with this little collection that we have going on. Cemetery, Village, Grove, Wheat Fields, Ruins, Spider Cocoons, Battlefield, Blood Grove, Road Lanterns. I'm not going to use Chrono Crystals here, only because I'm trying to trim down the deck. This is probably not great having all of these types of cards, but like I don't know how these are going to feel yet, so we're going to try it. I'm also going to go into Chapter 3 with the Warrior and just see how that feels. And yeah, let's rock and roll. We're actually working towards unlocking Watchtowers, which seem very powerful. So let's see how this goes. Shall we? Probably as good as you can imagine. Okay. Okay, so you start with the gold card. So where do you play this? So this takes up one of your tiles. I don't know if this, like, adds anything or if this plays off of stuff. Central hub for the true masters of Warcraft. They can teach anyone to fight with any weapon. All right, so we got a helmet slot now. That's kind of cool. Sand Dunes lowers all creatures' HP by 1%. And it looks like you can place these anywhere. That seems really powerful. So I wonder what the trick is here. Then we have a village. We could take a village. Let me put it near the thing and see if this does anything. Nope. We could get a little boss blob going. Nice. Maybe get some better drops. Now, our deck is pretty diluted with, you know, these... I don't know what you call them, like, territory cards. Forest. Thick forest. Nobody knows who or what could be lurking inside. It makes you a bit nervous. Now, I don't see anything about adjacency bonuses. I'm just going to place these in to see if, like, anything triggers. And I might try some combos with other stuff, too. Like, doesn't seem to do anything there. We could place our battlefield near the beginning. This is all just an experimentation to see if anything triggers. Okay, so this lowers HP by 0.5 versus the... Sand Dunes that do a full 1%. Okay, now this is a Thicket. 2% hero attack speed. Do we get any bonuses by placing next to each other? Nope. So I can see the attack speed being very nice for the rogue. Here's some helmets. Retaliation damage. Uh-huh. Is this like, when they attack us, they also take damage kind of thing? I'm thinking so. Okay, Desert. Doesn't seem to be any bonuses for this stuff. Yet. Ruins, let's just toss out here. Do I want to do a wheat field? Yeah, I think so. The scarecrows in Chapter 3, they scare somebody off, right? Damage to all magic damage, that works. Yeah, so thickets seem really good. I wonder if there's like a situation similar to mountains where you have to place a bunch next to each other. These can kind of go anywhere now because we don't have the chronos in here. For people that know how these things work, this might be cringy, but, you know, this is how you got to figure it out. Is it showing us the benefits of the sand dunes? I don't think so. That would be kind of nice, though. Retaliation damage, damage to all. Okay, so maybe what I'll try and do, I'll do sand pile, I'll do a rock pile, I'll do a forest pile, and just see if anything works. So far, our hero's holding up okay. Extra item slot is nice, but I presume that also kind of dilutes your drops. Because you're now searching for an extra piece of gear. I'll keep the evasion. Then we'll start a mountain peak here as well. Ooh, nice. Strictly worse. Now, we could drop in some spiders, and we could do our little spider cemetery combo. I think the cemeteries now at this chapter will do archers, if I'm not mistaken. I can just throw, like, all of our meadows around here for now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure chapter 3 is archers. Let's check this. So, yeah, Scare Away banishes a random enemy at the start of battle, only once per battle. So I should come up with something that could go on this tile as well. That they could kind of banish off. Retaliation damage up, damage to all the same, defense and regen. And then a ring. Evasion's up and damage to all. Alright. Damage to all is not bad here. We have kind of like a weird rounded build so far. Yeah, look at how much damage they take on that retaliation. That's really cool. They die so fast. I'm sure that'll change soon. Also, I don't know if this is a thing, like where I maybe have to keep them all together. I don't know. Now, if I put... I don't want to put ruins next to this, because then they get the archers. Let's do like a little forest square up here. There doesn't seem to be any type of adjacency bonuses at all, as far as I can tell. But I'm going to see if we do a 9 pattern, if that evokes anything. More ruins. Probably okay. How do we do against 3 worms? Should be fine. Unit's damage value is multiplied by % of its missing HP, and then the retreat chance. 40% chance to flee instead of being killed. I wonder if we want to have... I mean, I don't notice them fleeing very much, to be fair, but I wonder if we put a Blood Grove or something there where it consumes at 15 to 20 HP. So, Vampirism. We lose a little bit of evasion, but we gain Vampirism, attack speed. Yep, works for me. I mean, so far, our dudes are doing pretty well. Let's throw in some spiders now with these ruins. Now, with the meadows, I wonder if it's even worth bringing them, if I'm not bringing the chrono as well for the double heals. But then I think, like, how else we'd have to go like a strictly vampirism build, which isn't a bad thing. I'm gonna have to take that. Retaliation damage up, damage to all up. I think that's a fine trade. Yeah, and I guess I'd have to just build for vampirism, but because I don't really know what to expect from these other cards, I just left it in there. I think I could probably put spiders in with those. I might leave our current shield there, actually. We'll see how we do against 3 spiders and a skeleton here. We might end up toning that down with a road lantern. Counter, regen per second instead of evasion. And damage to all. What's our evasion at? 14%? Okay, 2% chance to get a whole resource instead of a chunk. Hero leaves 10%. So this is all about farming. After receiving the effect and after we get that that bar of phantom protection. That's not terrible. It's good. It makes you pretty tanky. I just wonder if I should, like, play it safe and get some resources deposited every time. Because if we do, like, 10 loops, that's pretty significant. Let's do it. So right now, we've got evasion on our weapon. We could give that up for attack speed, counter, and damage to all. It's 9% evasion. Damage isn't that different. Yeah, let's get rid of all of our evasion, I guess. This is a decent damage spike. All right. So we can do this. We could Blood Grove those worms like I was talking about. Oh no, I can't. I need to put the grove first. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go here. Don't be a mimic. Sick. Do we need the defense? The defense is quite nice. It is quite nice. This is damage increase as well and some attack speed. Let's do it. And then retaliation damage goes down a bit. Damage to all removes. We have more regen, which isn't really necessary right now because we're full. So let's keep this rolling. Look at the damage it takes from the retaliation. That's pretty massive. That's pretty good. Let's take the damage to all here and the little bit of armor increase. 2 spiders, 2 snakes. I guess 2 with retaliation damage. We probably don't want evasion, right? Because we want them to hit us. Let's go here. Vampirism, more regen. Counter and attack speed drops, but more damage to all. I'm liking how damage to all is feeling at this present moment. I think we'll take that. It's a pretty big increase. All right, we do another village, and then we can ditch the bandit camp that comes along with that. It's an unfortunate place for a blob to spawn, but, you know, that's life. Okay, let's build our forest up here. Now, this drops damage a tad. Attack speed's the same. Damage to all is increased. Counter is increased. Let's take that over the defense. And then, do we want to switch this one? Damage to all. Retaliation damage drops a tad. Counter drops a tad. We get a little bit of evasion. Damage to all is at 11. You know what? Let's go with what we have, I think. Like, things are just dying so fast. Currently. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Ooh. Big retaliation bonus there. Do we have any regen happening? 1.5. Nothing kind of negligible. Oh, wait a sec. A village? Question mark? Result of the forest's attempts to understand human civilization spawns a training dummy every 2 days. This appears for every 10 forest or thicket tiles. I guess regardless of placement. A training dummy? What the frick? Okay. Okay. I wonder if there's an every 10 for the dunes. Damage to all drops. Switching vampirism and regen for counter and evasion. No, I'm gonna keep our vampirism. Okay, so this is 18 defense versus 15, but we lose the counter and damage to all. This is magic damage and counter versus vampirism. I think we keep the vampirism. And this shield is just worse. The build works until it doesn't. You know? Damage to all up. Gives us evasion instead of counter. Yeah, that works. And I'm using health as like a measurement of that, of like how successful it feels. Oh, what do we get here? Skinner's knife. 10% chance to receive 1 ration after killing a Ratwolf. Okay. So a lot of these camp supplies, you have to really be intentional about the deck that you're running as well. Okay, here's a grove. So if I'm going to do a blood grove near some of these deals, then I probably want to do like this so they don't get the archery thing happening. And then blood grove there to consume the worms. Even though they're not really running away at this point. I could do another village somewhere. I'll maybe go here for now. If I put a wheat field in, then that would spawn problems on that side for me. Same here, actually, which I should have thought about. But didn't, because I'm a noob. Okay, spiders. So I think we could probably put spiders on our fields. Oh, well, assuming. I should have put it on the other one so we guarantee which tile it goes to. Ooh, hello. Damage increase, defense, and regen. Yep. Regen's good. Oh, we got another one here. The hero rushes into battle head on. First attack has 75% chance to stun. Every counter attack... Oh, okay. Restores 1.5 times loop HP. So, 1.5 times 6 would be 9 right now. Deals you a hand of Oblivion cards. I don't think we need to do that. This is fine. It'd be better if we had, like, huge attack speed or something. And we don't have any counter built in, so, like, none of these are that great, I don't think. Let's do the stun. All right. Ooh, what's this? Weird helmet. So drops retaliation damage, but you get evasion, you get attack speed, some regen. Works for me. Vampirism over evasion. Yes, I think so. Okay, more forests, more thickets. Here's our training dummy. Excited to see what that's about. There's probably more optimal ways to place these. I just don't know exactly what those are yet. Whoa, who? Oh, this is training dummy. Out of the way. I must... Wait a minute. Why do you look like me? Oh, I'm a big fan of yours. The trees talked so much about you. They even made me in your honor. I'd be glad to get out of your way, but I'm afraid I can't walk. You see, I've grown here. Literally. I see. Cut me down. Cut me down. I don't want to put you to work, but it's really the only way. But cut harder, because I'm going to fight back. What? I'm very sorry, but the forest saw how you fight, so it's part of me too now. Believe me, I don't want to hurt you, but I can't go against the will of the forest. What the hell? You say so. Is this a good place to cut? Okay, hold up. Wooden warrior. 100% chance to counterattack. That's gonna suck. Also has spikes. Anyone directly attacking this creature will receive 24 HP of damage back. That's gonna destroy us. And he gets defense. 3 seconds after being hit. So he's... so forests probably are a much better thing to include in like a rogue build where you go evasion, or if you do the necro build because you have your skeletons. I mean, it's not too bad, but still. Well, I wasn't expecting this type of gratitude from the world for remembering it, just as I wasn't expecting such a nice talk with a piece of wood. He was a nice guy. May his ashes rest in peace, or his cinders. Didn't drop anything either. Curious. Also, will it be scarier when there's more of them? Probably. It's always the answer. Okay, more vampirism damage to all, but just more HP. That's good. More vampirism. Takes away a little bit of regen, but we get attack speed and defense. Cool. A lot of the drops that we've been getting feel like, you know, decent upgrades. Already back to full health. Mind you, we just went through the gate, so that makes a ton of sense. Ooh. It's a lot of magic damage. Okay, so scared off. Yep. That's nice. Damage to all. It's a damage increase for sure. We lose 2 regen per second. Yeah, let's actually take this, though. So we would trade vampirism. That's at 23%. For attack speed, evasion. Yeah, I mean, our attack speed's getting up there. Slightly less HP, though. Let's see how this feels. Oh, we might just go right back to vampirism. Way more HP, damage to all, defense. Yep, all right, never mind. Ratwolf boss. Look how much damage he takes, man. The retaliation damage, that's really cool. I feel like that's like super powerful. 29 retaliation damage. We would lose our last little bit of regen, little bit of evasion, some attack speed. I mean, it's good, but I think we need to keep some of those other benefits. Counter. Or just more defense. We'll pass. We're maintaining that health pool. Like, for some reason, I keep... that's surprising me. More vampirism. I don't think I'm going to trade this one, actually. The damage to all is pretty nice right now. I should probably consider it because we dropped our regen by so much. But with the villages and everything, I think we're fine. Attack speed or damage to all? Like, our attack speed's 33 right now. Damage to all would drop in half. And, like, we have the retaliation damage to kind of help with, like, just killing off larger mobs, but I'm gonna let this roll. Skeletons prove to be the ultimate challenge because... oh, that's a big improvement in attack speed. Let's take this here, dropping our vampirism a bit. Because their retaliation damage, they're just protected by armor. You need to really have a lot of magic damage to deal with them. Can't really wheat field any of these other sections. Is there anything I could cemetery right now? Not if I want to hurt myself. I could put it here, I guess. Or maybe here. Then they have a chance to become ghosts, too. Could be good. Okay, now this is probably death-worthy. Like, look how much damage we're going to take here. And they're not dropping anything. That's 2 in a row. I'm getting rid of that. See ya. That's 2 in a row they didn't drop a thing. All right, evasion or damage to all. Some regen, less damage. Nah, I think we pass on that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe there's a 10, a trigger at 10, like the forests. Goblin camp. Okay, I think we keep what we have. This has a little bit of damage to all, less damage, and then some defense. Do I want to put another grove in? Maybe here. Probably fine. I could spam in a bunch of mountains. Since we got the goblins. And then maybe for now, I'll just road lantern here so that this doesn't get too crazy. We're probably going to have 2 goblins on this go, but next time we'll definitely have 3, unless I get an oblivion, which would be sick. So wait, that's 10, right? Ooh. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So nothing coming from that unless it's specific to sand dunes or deserts where you have to have 10 of each specifically. So right now we're seeing a drop in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6%, 7%, 8%. That's pretty good. Like if we have a higher level enemy coming in at like 100 HP, being at 90 is significant. This would be 18, 19 rocks. Meadow's fine there. I want to take this. Counter over vampirism. think we'll hold for now. Damage to all or regen and evasion. You know what? Let's actually swap this. The regen right now is only at 1. We might be close to spawning in another one of those things, too, so I should be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Not much I can do about that. This goblin camp is going to be really nasty, though. Like, really nasty. Can I benefit from this? Defense and damage to all. Lose a little bit of attack speed, but our attack speed's still really high. Okay, nothing for a square of those. Oh, yeah, we just killed that archer, so they don't have the protection right now. Thankfully. Now, by the end of this loop, I'm feeling like we'll be up to our maximum health, which is kind of nice. Maybe take a little regen, trade off some of that damage to all, some of that defense. I don't know if we need that. If I was much lower in health, I'd consider it. We do need a better weapon here. Oh, maybe. A lot of counters and evasion. Like, I wonder if going full counter here would be ideal, because then we're getting retaliation damage and the free counterattack, right? I'm tempted to stick with vampirism stuff because we need to heal a bit, but maybe we're getting enough sustain off the villages and the daily heals. See, like, our daily heals right now are only 46. If we had Chronos, that would be double. So maybe it's not even worth bringing Meadows if we're not going to use the Chronos. Okay, nothing crazy for a block of those. So it's only the mountains so far that give us that. And we're up to full, which is good. Okay, guys, let's take a break here. When we come back, we'll pick up from loop 9. And, I mean, our character feels pretty strong-ish. I just don't know how that's going to relate to the boss. If I can spawn the boss, I 100% will this chapter. If I'm in a position where I have health and, like, a decent chance at it. Actually, even if we don't have a decent chance at it, if we can just see what the boss is, that would be helpful. We'll see you next time. Bye.